son is home just came home from school, can't even like open his eyes. He's laying on the bed, fever, like insane. Obviously another virus, right? He's so stressed out about me. He's so overdone. And I know, like, when you get super stressed out about someone else, that usually it hits your own body like a few weeks later, and I think that's what's happening to him. But like, I can't even take care of him. It's okay, he just needs to sleep right now. He's just like sleeping in a big lump. He's supposed to go to the Parliament buildings tomorrow in Edmonton, and he's gonna miss that because he's spiked wicked fever. I was like, when all these fucking viruses, when is this gonna end? But I look back through history, and this is not like the first time this has ever happened, and it's happened to lots of people throughout. This is not a new thing. This is not a politicized event. This has happened before. These waves and these pandemics and these extreme fatigue after the wave, and then a long time goes by and people forget about it. But it's happened before. So this is not to get political and masks and viruses and vaccines, and it's not that. It's just like, this is what this hands were dealt with. This fucking sucks. You need to stay away from each other if you're sick. Like, not being able to take care of your own kid. Just, I lifted a blanket and my heart felt like it was gonna explode. I was like, fuck. Like, I'm so done. Everything is so difficult. But when he got home, he did, like, what is this world? He put on a documentary about the flight path of Air Force One on 9/11. And we talked about how someone felt as shitty as we did on that day, and that was also in that building, and then had to deal with that on top of it. So we are profoundly in a better situation than what anybody else had to deal with. So just perspective, right? Perspective, gratitude, perspective, gratitude, perspective, gratitude. But my poor little guy, God, he's so fucking sick right now. Hopefully this will pass. He's young. He'll fight it. He's just been so drained emotionally and so tired emotionally. I knew it would hit him eventually. But, like, couldn't even get to get on the bus. Like, he was so excited about going on a big city bus. Like the transport bus with his friends. But he's like, can't even stay awake. He's sweating. He had 3 blankets on, then he had a heating pad. Now he's laying half naked and freezing to death. It's just like, poor little guy. Still grateful though. We're safe. We have food. Good dogs. And I have a very difficult time. I've had some friends say to me, like, why don't you do a GoFundMe, because you guys clearly need help. And like, we do. But I don't feel comfortable doing that. But what I would like to do is, if you have a company and you want someone to review sheets, beds, pillows, all that, like comfort stuff, I'm like literally an expert in it, and I would absolutely love to offer my services that way, I would be open to those opportunities 100%. Yeah, I lived in some beautiful hotels and stayed in some beautiful hotels, and I understand fine linens and what's gonna, always coughing, what's gonna last and what's not going to last, and quality. So my mother was also obsessed with linens because her mother and her great aunt and grandmother brought sheets and pillows over from India, so it was all the most beautiful linens. And so it's like been embedded in it's ingrained in me. It's in my DNA. It's epigenetics at this point. The quality of sheets and how fabrics breathe or don't breathe. So if you have a superior product and you think it's awesome and you would like me to give you a shout out, I can do that, and I can maybe even brush my hair and put on some lipstick and look a little bit better. But there's my offer to society. It's like, GoFundMe, could sure use some cash, but I think adding value and giving an actual review or feedback in exchange for money and product and whatever. I don't know how this all works, but I haven't had a job in a while. I need something to do that I can lay down whilst doing. Is rad. And if it's not Frankie approved, then what are you even doing with your life?